Hey everyone, I am therapist and relationship coach Micah Ross with the fourth episode of Relatables, where we're going to be talking about technology and the do's and don'ts around privacy with your spouse. I get this all the time. People like, he was in my phone and that's my privacy and that's mine. And the surprising answer might be that I don't believe that there's a one-size-fits-all answer for this. But I do believe that it's really about clearly communicating what you need. And so, for instance, when I work with couples where there's a big trust issue, so whether that trust issue has occurred because there has been an inappropriate relationship in this relationship, or maybe it doesn't even have to be anything that's happened in this relationship. It can be trust issues from the past, from a past relationship, from family of origin issues. If someone has a hard time trusting, we have to focus on building trust. And one way to do that is by being an open book, handing over passwords to phones and emails and giving an all-access pass to text messages and things like that. Trust equals consistency plus time. Brene Brown gave a really great analogy for this. You know how kids in elementary school, yes, I did get my hair cut, by the way. I'm still getting used to it, how to touch it. Kids in classrooms will have those big marble jars, and the teachers will put a marble in every time something good happens or somebody has great behavior, and when that big marble jar gets full, they get a pizza party. Trust operates in the same way. It's slowly built with consistent actions over time. And so being that open book with your email, your phone, or your text messages can just give more opportunities for those marbles to be put in that jar and for trust to be built more quickly. What usually happens is that people feel the need in the beginning to, they crave those marbles. They crave, checking in to make sure that they're safe and that nothing is going on. And so what usually happens is that until trust is built, that can happen quite frequently, but usually the frequency of that lessens over time, the longer that time goes on and they're not finding anything incriminating. So being an open book has its pros and cons, right? So my friend Katie said, my husband looked at my text messages and I have friends sending me texts that they're not expecting my husband to read. And so I get that, and I just have to say to everyone on the planet, I don't think that we should be expecting our text messages that we send to be confidential. Texting is not a great way to convey confidential information. And so I would really assume that any text that you're sending anyone, their husband is reading. We have no idea how that person has their phone set up. Does it have that notification where the text just sits on the screen for anybody to read in the household? And so assuming that the texts we're sending are not confidential, one, but if we're craving some more privacy in our technology with our spouse, if we have a friend going through some tough stuff that needs a safe place to communicate that, and texting works for both of you, then I think it's about having a conversation about your intent. I have nothing to hide, but I want to create a safe place for this friend. And so temporarily, I think I might want some more privacy than I had previously craved or wanted or expected from you in this technology issue in our relationship. How do you feel about that? So having a clear dialogue about what you want and need, and making sure it's okay with that other person and doesn't make you think I'm hiding something. But I think if you communicate it really clearly, it's probably something that's really doable. So there's no one-size-fits-all solution, but I think it's really clearly communicating about your intent and what you want. So if you want to hang out with me more, go to my Micah Ross Therapist and Relationship Coach Facebook page. You can also check out more videos there. I have started a Mom Force group for working moms, and right now we're talking about how everybody divvies up the household duties. And there's also a free training on my website at micahross.com/registration for busy couples, for couples that feel like roommates. It's a really great place to start. Dive into that. And I will talk to you next week. Bye.